Hello you and welcome to some kind of Fox content and welcome back to Chicken Police Painted Red, where we have started our first case here. It's a case with rat gangsters. But now we need to head into the world and do some investigation to figure out what's the up and the down here, because our cat lady here has been threatened and it shall not be in my jurisdiction. However, there was a thing that I noted. Why is a cat working together with a rat? I guess we'll have to find out. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okie dokie, let's see here. Oh, there's some timed stuff at Hotel Atlas. When this symbol appears, it means that, well, you might want to check it out fast, because it ain't gonna be here forever. There's some hot dog cobbler district. There's some... Wait. See, the club, we can always go to the club. It's fine. Always go to the club. I kind of want to go and see what this hot dog here is all about. There we go.
Hot dog was like the last warning. You can still turn back. My eyes lingered on the sign. An enormous dog, like a neon god with limitless power over cheap hot dogs, plastic hamburgers, and watered-down coffee. The cold light called me, but I didn't want to get out of the car. If we went in, we were all gonna be pancakes, kept together by cold syrup. Marty's worried look shook me out of my reverie. Oh, cluck. Was I talking to myself again?
Well. I kind of dig your tunes here, Mr. Fly Guy. Okie dokie, let's see what we got to deal with here. The Hive.
There used to be such life around here before it became an insect ghetto.
That was a very long time ago, Marty.
I was a little chick, and the hot dog had the best pancakes in the entire city.
Well, since Zip became the owner, the cook, and the waitress, I imagine it's all gone downhill.
True.
Okay, got a new person.
That's right. I have no idea what that mongrel's doing with it, and I don't want to know, but its aroma is unbeatable.
Ain't that just nice?
Peaceful, isn't it?
Because the whole town's probably drunk by now.
Maybe that's the only way it can bear itself.
Doesn't it remind you of someone?
Shut up, Marty.
Got you there, old bird.
Yeah, shut up, Marty. We're not here to investigate my drinking problems. We're here to investigate a crime.
Are you sure that thing's a dog? I always wondered.
The name Hot Dog is quite a giveaway. Don't you think so, Mr. Detective?
Sometimes the most natural connections lead us astray. Who said that?
A natural-born genius?
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna start using that. Whenever I say something and people are like, why would you say that? Oh, it's because it's what legends say. Is this a dog? It looks like a dog. Really? That's all I can check here? Why would you have me zoom in on the sign if that's all I can check? Okay, fine, I'll go with the checking of the whatnot warning. We don't serve bugs here.
Of all that's furry.
Is this still a thing?
The situation's getting even worse, Marty. Have you heard how the young mothers of the Cobbler District are forced to make a living?
I have no idea what goes on in the Hive, Sonny. I don't think I want to know. But you're still gonna tell me, right?
I'm gonna tell you a tale. It's a bug life.
Prostitution is the lesser evil. What's worse is that some folks have to sell
Ooh.
their kids when they're still larvae.
Ooh, okay. That's not good.
What? Why?
They pay a hefty sum for each of them downtown. They sell them as gourmet food in the most expensive restaurants.
Ah, well,
I'm gonna be sick.
ain't this town just lovely?
We made this city, Marty. Clawville didn't do this to itself. Don't ever forget that.
So it's a bugist kind of world. They don't like the bugs for some reason. Is there anything else I can check? Yes, I know I can turn on the thing where I can just see what there is to check, but I don't like that.
Did this wreck belong to Zip?
Well, it's a wreck just like him, so I guess it could.
Yeah. Okay, Mr. Fly Guy, what are you up to today?
Look at the poor bastard.
He's looking okay, Marty. Remember what we saw when we worked at the Hive?
Wild ones. Don't even remind me. Trying to forget that shit every day.
It's been even worse since. I guess you heard about the riots.
Who hasn't? You know, people are afraid that the Great Fire will happen again, and those hive houses are pretty flammable.
I don't speak of the devil, Marty. But to be honest, I have no idea how this insect matter can be solved.
I do. We just open the ghettos and let the insects live among us like they did for centuries.
Your heart is pure gold, buddy. But you know it's not that easy. Clawville isn't what it used to be.
You gotta claw your way to the top in this city.
Hey, pal. Can you hear me?
A man of few words, I like it. Okay, before we head in, let's just do a little recap here. Do we have anything new? We got some new people. I think this is just because we haven't met them yet, so they're just drawings for now. But there was a new person here somewhere. Zip! Zip H. Murphy, Raccoon. Male, an old enemy who became a good friend over the years. Oh, that's nice. He used to be a small-time criminal, but the underworld pushed him out. Now he makes the best coffee in the whole city, in a run-down roadside rest area. Oh, and he also proved to be a rather useful police informant. Oh, he might have some tips for us. What new did we have here? Wait, why is this not new? Huh. Wait. Moses is a Tibetan sand fox, and Plato is a palace cat. They're old rivals of Sonia and Marty, currently working at Clawville's PD homicide division. Oh, we got a fox here. I didn't even notice that. How did that fly over my head? Okay. Not long after the meat war and the following economic crisis in 893, a fire almost destroyed the entire city of Clawville. Originated in the Ratwell district, not even the River Thames was able to stand in its way. It was a fiery hell incarnate, or fiery, after which the city had to be built up again almost from scratch. Okay, I'm sure that there is a lot of other things here I need to pay attention to. But for now, I think let's just get on with it.
Ugh, the place is deserted. Poor Zip.
You're right.
Yeah, the guy's middle name is Bad Luck.
That's for sure.
Visit the hot dog after the first police scene. Achievement unlocked. There we go, finally. Change some tunes. Not all cops are pigs. For a handful of feathers, dead fly tell no tales. Apparently alive flies don't either, because that guy wasn't talking to me. Get a bite of me, baby. My city is on fire. Shadow of a doubt. No. Let's keep it classy in here and get a bite of me, baby. Can I? Copyright infringement. I love it.
And voila, the master himself.
What a finch.
Sonny, he's a pigeon, not a finch.
Don't make me angry, Marty.
Okay, I was only joking.
Don't worry, sir. I'm just checking around your stuff here.
The highlight of my day.
Cold coffee?
Yeah, I can smell it already. How does he make the coffee here so special?
Look at that mangy trash panda and tell me, do you really want to know?
You're right.
As always.
What's on the menu today here?
Still don't eat meat, old man?
I'm a rooster, a chicken, Why the hell would I eat meat?
I don't mean real meat. I'm not a lunatic. But a meat substitute? There's about 10 different kinds. Have you never tried any of them?
Why would I? If I don't eat meat, why would I eat a substitute?
How did that give us an entry?
You can. That's the point.
Unless it's like, oh, I'm a veggie chicken, I guess.
Oh, gods, Marty. Stop being such a sheep. Do you fall for those adverts?
Substitute isn't meat, Sonny. And if it's tasty, why wouldn't I eat it?
I don't care what you eat. But don't be surprised when you lose all your feathers or you try to bite off your own leg one day.
Ah. I'll just go in here.
The door didn't look like this last time.
Yeah, because last time you tore it out and beat that baboon with it.
Ah!
Oh, yeah. I remember now. So that's why Zip remodeled the whole place.
He had to. We didn't leave much of it standing.
If I didn't know how nice we are, I'd almost hate ourselves.
Welcome to the club, partner.
Okay, what was this new entry you gave me? People. It's probably myself, right? Hey, you told me there was something about the people. Zip? What? This is the same. This is not new. Why are you giving me this? There's nothing new. Shut up. Codex. Meat replacement or meat substitute foods made it possible to reduce meat consumption, predation, and domestic cannibalism in the whole wilderness. These products are widespread nowadays and are not only popular with predators, but all kinds of animals. Ah! Doodles. Fuck the king. Why, he's horny? Did you get it?
What insight? Well, that's a good question, pal.
Where all the colors go? Okay. Okay, Mr. Man here, can you make me some coffee? It seems like there's a great big deal about that coffee. I'm gonna give it a try here.
He sure didn't get any younger.
Or prettier.
You think he's still mad at us?
Frankly, Marty, I don't give a damn.
Hello, boys. Now, get the hell out of here while I'm asking nicely.
Hey, is that how you greet two old friends?
Hey, I'm not joking, Sonny. I got a shotgun under the bar.
Ah, he's got his own bertha, or whatever we call that shotgun.
No, you don't, because if you had, we'd arrest you here and now.
If there's still life in you when you're full of buckshot.
Ah, it's going well so far.
We're just here for a coffee, Zip, okay? Like old times.
Nothing's like old times. Haven't you noticed?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, it's quite noticeable.
Shit. All right. Then where'd you blow in from?
We haven't been anywhere yet, but we're going somewhere.
Everybody's going somewhere, right?
Tell me, how much do you know, Zip?
That depends. How deep is it?
Bottom of the well kind. Goes down around Ibn Wessler.
Holy hell! Wessler? You've dipped your wings in deep shit, boys.
If you've got anything on him, don't keep it to yourself. We'd be grateful.
Grateful. Maybe you're not gonna trash my joint this time, eh? You know, Ibn's acting strange nowadays. He always believed that if you want something done, you do it yourself. That's how it was for years anyway.
And?
But now, he left his real estate, the fish racing clubs, the casinos, and the bars to his right-hand man, Mongo Rick. And ever since, he's been kinda weird. Bottomed out, brooding in the seediest joints of the city. Nobody ever knew him to be like this. Weird, huh?
Okay, so something happened that made him go like, oh, I need to leave behind all my shit, and then go do other shit. Whoa, what made him do that?
Yeah, weird. Do you think it's about a lady?
It's always about a lady.
Well, there is a woman,
I knew it.
but not like you think.
Is this gonna cost much?
Only a favor, like the good old days.
Okay, what feathers do I have to pluck here?
Okay, I'm in.
Okay, so now we can ask this guy. Let's do a little better on the asking than last time, because that didn't go well. It wasn't horrible, but it wasn't good either. Let's see here. He's been acting quite strange recently, as if he was trying to withdraw from his own shady businesses to live a simple life with simple pleasures. That wouldn't be a problem in itself, but this just isn't like him. Aha, something is going on here. Mick is one of the most infamous henchmen of Ibn Wessler, known by many rather scary nicknames thanks to his cruel nature. Sonny and Marty have crossed paths with Mick before, and it took a lot of effort to get out those encounters with feathers intact. Well, that doesn't sound good. Zip is getting old. He still has his connections. It's worth questioning him about everything, but time has had its way with him too. Okay, let's give it a go here. Oh, it's not interrogation, it's just asking. What do you... let's just get with Hobbit. What do you know? What do you know?
Ibn's gone insane.
Love will kill you in the end, they say.
Seems like everyone's in a poetic mood today.
You're one to talk, by the way.
Huh? Why? Have you ever been to that place?
Of course, 100 times. Everyone who matters in this city's been there. Sorry, guys. But then, it had a different name and a different owner.
Business affairs, right?
Yeah, that was the dark era, Sonny. I don't want to talk about it.
Roger that.
I've got to say, you've revamped the joint pretty well.
Yeah, after you trashed it, I had to.
Look, I'm sorry, Zip. That ocelot and his gorilla.
Baboon, not gorilla.
Whatever.
Sonny, what's your beak?
So you owe me one until about the end of time. But I'd settle for you washing up here for a few years after retirement, Sonny.
I've got to say, you...
Yeah,
Look, I'm
baboon.
whatever.
Sonny, what's your beak?
So you owe me one until
Yeah, I just want to...
Bite your tongue for a ball.
There we go. Okay, I clicked by mistake, so I had to get that in there. Sorry. I messed up. I did a doopsie whoopsie.
So, about that woman. Is she really that dangerous?
She's a catastrophe. Ha! Did you get it, Zip?
What woman isn't, huh?
No, Zip. I mean, really dangerous.
She's got the most influential gangster of the city wrapped around her finger. She calls him her little furball. How they...
You didn't get any younger, pal.
You're telling me? You look like you haven't had a good night's sleep since forever.
To be honest, I've never had a good night's sleep in my life.
Ah, you and me both, Sonny.
You will when the big sleep comes.
And what are your plans? Dying behind the bar?
Of course. You got a better idea?
A couple, yeah. But somehow this suits you.
Nah,
You know what? Your mother's a goat.
nah. Okay, so... Can I question him? Nope. What do we got now? What are you telling me here? Zip was delivering information to Ibn up to a couple of years ago. He was already working as a police informant then, so he may have been reporting to both sides. Sneaky little bastard. Oh, he's a double informant. Anything else? Jukebox, Coke, coffee, doodles, menu? Nope.
What's that smell?
You know, I don't want to know.
Okay. Let's see. Warning, entrance. Seems like we got everything we need here. Let's head back out, Marty. See, now there's something there. This one is not important right now. Not important. We need to go here. There's something going on here. A timely manner.
My condolences, pal. I see your cleaning lady died.
Hey.
Yeah, she set foot in the bedroom once. I haven't seen her since. I didn't dare to go after her.
Oh, I wouldn't want to go in there either. But what's that smell?
It's my ego.
Cigarettes and whiskey.
Yeah, with a hint of dirty laundry, but no. This is lavender?
Ah, That. Now, that's got to be the Ibanez dame. You know, the broad who gave me the letter. And the job, obviously.
Pretty, huh? I can smell it. She's an exotic, too. An Impala, maybe?
Did you just guess someone's identity based on the smell?
Furry hell. That's why Chief Inspector Bloodboil hates you so much. He's jealous because your nose is better than a clucking bloodhound.
The bitter old dog. He just hates all foul.
Yeah, true. Except for Monica.
Monica's a fairy, not a bird. So, what now?
I don't know why we came
Now,
here.
let's gather my stuff and head to the club.
Oh.
We gotta find out who this Natasha is and what she wants from us. I mean, what she really wants.
What does she really want?
After you, Boss Bird. I wouldn't like to touch anything in here anyway. If it's okay, I'll just stand around and stare out the window.
Sure, just do it quietly.
Yeah, shut up while I get my stuff. I think I already got my stuff. Is there anything else I want to do? Old books?
My wife.
The city?
No, this city's outgrown us.
Why do you say that?
Well, don't you feel it? The whole place squeezing you. The polluted air, the sirens, and the smell of cordite.
Don't be such a drama queen. It's not the world that's changed, it's us. Clawville's Clawville. We're just getting older.
No, there really is something. You know the feeling of foreboding, of something wrong, of something bad on the horizon.
You're screwing my mood.
Sorry.
Yeah, but I'm not sorry.
No shit.
Okay. Wait. I want to see if there's anything else I need to get. All the papers, pictures, license, bedroom door?
It would be best to board it up. It'd go well with this rundown neighborhood.
Hey!
It may be run down, but somehow I still feel like it's honest.
Sure. You could live in Cockroach Town. That's an honest place, too.
Believe me, Marty.
Oh,
I
sorry.
thought about it.
I don't know why I'm so trigger happy on the clicker today.
Why am I not surprised?
But there's gotta be something. You told me to come back here. We need the pile of papers.
I'm gonna clean up here.
Now, do I need the typewriter?
Started on your great novel yet?
I've already started working on my will, but I realize I'd have to leave everything to you, so clock that.
Well, fair point.
Pity. I've always wanted a chicken coop smelling like old socks and bourbon.
You'll have to earn it first, Marty.
Okay. I don't think I'm calling anyone. Why would you... hello? You told me to come back here. Was it for the whiskey?
I suppose 2 shots was an...
Having
just a
it?
bunch of useless...
Oh. It's good. It's good. I got everything I need. I think it was just to be like, hey, if you need to go get your stuff from your drawer, now would be the time to do so. Okay. Let's go to the club.
Midnight had passed, and the intoxicated madness kicked in. We could only crawl along Shalva District's main street toward downtown. The city's heart beat differently. Ancient buildings were defaced by neon signs and billboards, like half-drunk lovers on a fine leather sofa. Great old houses neighbored by garish modern blocks. A place that makes the head hurt. The Tsar's huge neon sign was visible for miles. A blazing red sign advertised tonight's main attraction, the amazing Natasha. Cops were never welcomed at places like this. I hoped we were too late for the show. We had to be inconspicuous, but it was never easy with this bird mountain by my side.
So this is the famous Tsar Club.
More like infamous, Marty. It's not for our kind, that's for sure. And I don't mean that they don't like foul here.
Well, at least we don't have to be afraid that they see you as a detective, Boss Bird.
Very funny, Marty.
So what are we gonna do now?
We find Natasha, the broad who sent me the message, remember? But first, we need to get into the club. And Marty, please, don't monkey this up.
Excuse me? On behalf of the well-respected and noble primate community of Clawville?
Cut the crap, Marty. Let's focus on what we're here for, okay?
As you say, Boss Bird.
Yeah, we gotta stay focused. That's important. But this is a fancy car.
Whoa, look at that. Isn't that the new...
It is, Marty. A brand new 942 Silver Hawk. Haven't seen such beauty since I left Iveria.
Oh, so it's a silver hawk. So we could be two chicks driving a hawk. Gotcha.
Of all that's furry, whose is it?
Maybe it's Ibn Wessler's. I guess he's no paper tiger.
Yeah, he sounds like a fellow who drives around in one of these. Lucky bastard.
Ah.
Huh. You know, seeing this, I can't wait for the show.
The girls?
New Year's Eve's once a year, right? And we're not on duty.
Have I asked how Laura's doing?
Whoa, hey, I was just kidding, okay? My relationship with Laura is unwavering, like the rhino beauty on this picture.
Interesting taste you've got.
Feathers, scales, or dermal armor, a lady's a lady, my friend.
Thank the wild gods for self-sacrificing gentlemen like you.
Cool. We just got cancelled. Okie dokie. Is there anything else I can do here? No? Okay. Okay.
One day, neon signs will cover the whole world, I'm telling you.
You read that in some kind of science fiction book?
No, it's just what I think.
Oh, so you have your own thoughts now. The world's really moving forward.
Pluck off, Sonny.
Okay. What's the advertisement here today? So we got the show, but what's the other thing here?
Huh, I like this.
Why is that?
I don't know. 'Cause it's moving, I guess.
Ah.
You're a simple bird, aren't you?
So this is Moonlight, and there's a dog, and bull, and a tiger. Panther. Something. I don't know, it's probably a movie.
I am.
Okay.
Do you remember when the Clawville Chronicle was a really high-quality newspaper?
You mean when they wrote something about us daily?
Yeah. What exactly happened to them?
Well, they got bored with us, Marty. And to be honest, so did I.
But still, here we are working together again. Funny, huh?
Yeah, hilarious.
What's that new codex I just got? The Chronicles. A country inhabited exclusively by birds. It's a picturesque modern place governed by a democratic parliament. It's bordered by 2 seas, and its economy is built mostly on air transport, commerce, and its aerial military. The country is on neutral terms with almost every other nation, and except for the Great Meat War, had kept this standpoint all throughout known history. Ah. The Clawville Chronicle is the most read and highest quality newspaper in the city. It is so famous that it's also being read beyond Clawville's borders, and not just the colonies. This was the paper that first published an article about the 2 heroic roosters, aka the Chicken Police. The article was written by Timothy Saltwater, the seagull journalist who has since become somewhat of a legend himself. I can't keep track of all these people. There's a bunny, and there's a stork, and there's a bouncer. Is there anything else I am on the lookout for? Fancy car that, nope. Lewis, what are you doing
That's
here?
your old friend, right? Wait, what was his name? Lawrence? Lamar? No, Liam.
Lewis. Yes, it's him.
To be honest, Sonny, I always thought that guy's not all there in the head.
Nobody's perfectly sane in Clawville, Marty. But if not for this old rabbit, I wouldn't be here today. I'll never forget that.
Should I thank him for that?
Or kill him for it.
You're reading my mind, boss. Honestly, I think these types of women only see faceless tuxedos, cufflinks, and wallets. And in the mirror, they're just brooches, necklaces, and earrings.
Don't be so radical, Marty. They're women. They live by different rules.
That was kind of deep.
It's not. Just bullshit. There's more where that came from.
Ooh, teach me, Master.
When you're old and wise like me, you'll realize none of it is worth a damn thing.
Ah,
Wait, that was deep again, right?
Maybe it was, Marty. Maybe it was.
Amazing.
I kind of like the dialogue in this. Hey, I can talk to Lewis now. Lewis, what are you doing?
Sonny, my dear friend.
And did you take the lady home?
Hi, Lewis. This is my partner. But I'm sure you already know.
And when I say that, I mean Ibanez. Did you take her home? I'm not talking about the stork lady that you might take home too, but for other reasons.
You have no idea how happy I am to meet you, Mr. Marty. I'm a big admirer of your work.
Pleasure's all mine, Lawrence.
Lawrence? Anyways, so, the legendary Chicken Police back together? Isn't it amazing news?
Don't ruffle my feathers, Lewis. Those days are long gone. We're just here for the entertainment. Or something like that.
I see. Well, that's a shame.
See you inside?
I have something to do, my pal, but I'll try to make it for the main event.
Okay then. Catch you later, pal.
It seems like this is the place to be for chickens and bunnies alike. It seems like everyone is drawn to this wild new show tonight in the wilderness here. Can we get in?
Jeez, look at that guy.
That's not a guy. That's a demon. Straight from the dog-eared pages of a cheap detective novel.
Yeah, I bet his name's Bill.
Let's not.
Nah, he's definitely a Bob.
Okay, well,
$5 for Bill?
Okay, I'm in.
hang on. Let me wait. You're in here too. I'm in for some easy money. He's not a Steven. He's not a, Billy. Okay, here we go. Billy.
Howdy, pal.
Gentlemen, how can I help you on this wonderful, chilly night?
We're expected in the VIP lounge.
My apologies, but I don't remember ever seeing you gentlemen here before. May I ask?
Stop right there, big guy. I get it. Yeah, I know exactly how this works. So what do you have to do to get in?
Nothing's easier, sir. Are you on the list?
The list? Yeah,
Don't tell me you forgot.
I'm afraid I did, Marty. Sorry, big guy, but I'm pretty sure we're not on the list tonight.
That's a shame. I'm really sorry, sirs. In that case, you can't come in.
Yeah, right. Thanks.
My pleasure, gentlemen.
But what am I supposed to do? Oh, ask. Okay, that's what we do about it. Do I not get any insight on that guy? People? Bouncer? No? No horned dude? For me? Okay, well, I guess we gotta grab the goat by the horn and get into the thick of things here. You know this bunny friend over here?
Say, big guy, you know Mr. Lewis Hayworth?
But of course, Mr. Hayworth is an impeccable gentleman, and also a frequent visitor of the club.
Oh, he comes here often, you say?
Is that so? Good to know. And?
Maybe he can put in a good word for us and be like, hey, let them in.
I'm afraid that is all, monsieur.
Look, I really don't want any trouble, but...
It is even more inconvenient for me, sir, but this place doesn't like coppers. Forgive this slang. I can't let just anybody in, and there are some I'm strictly forbidden to. Please, you have to understand.
Cool, I showed him my badge. Now I have even less chance of getting in.
Listen here, you cow.
I did.
Do you have any
Oh,
idea who we are? You ever read the papers?
oh, we're gonna get the horns now.
Of course, I know who you are, sir. I read the news and more, and I must admit it's an honor to meet you in person, Mr. Santino Featherland and Mr. Marty Machikin. The Bell of the Pantheress is one of my favorite books.
Oh my god, not the books again.
I should have brought the old books.
So it would be terribly inconvenient for me if I had to use force on you, gentlemen.
Relax, Marty.
Ah,
This
for
guy
pissing
has
sake.
chicks like you for breakfast. Thanks for the information, pal. Have a nice night.
I don't know what's going on with my mouse today. I keep clicking like crazy.
Understanding, gentlemen.
I'm so
And
sorry.
Forgive me for my austere composition.
And forgive me for just clicking over dialogue.
No problem,
God, I'm dumb.
Shakespeare.
Okay, well, what about this Natasha here?
What can you tell me about the first lady of the place, big guy?
You mean Miss Natasha Katsenko, sir?
You're right on point, pal.
Nothing you don't know already, sir.
Just try me.
Well, she owns the place.
And, that's it? Well, that's, unbelievable.
Pardon, monsieur, but I'm not permitted to say anything more.
Okay, so he ain't really a talker here. Oh, we need to talk to Lewis again. Lewis!
Look, Lewis, that bouncer over there.
Well, yes. He is a bit intimidating, but his manners are impeccable. Am I right?
Yes, indeed, but it seems tonight we're not on his list.
Oh, I see. Oh, I get it. I get it. You'd like to go in, but he won't let you.
Yeah, something like that.
No, no problem at all. Come with me. I'll talk to him.
Much obliged, pal.
Here we go, here we go.
Thanks, Bunny.
Excuse me.
Ah, jeez, what the hell's wrong with you, Marty?
Yeah, he's a rabbit, not a bunny.
What? Did I say something wrong?
Can I just go in?
That fella's built like a brick shithouse. I don't think we'll be able to just sneak past him.
Wanna bet?
Not today, Marty. Remember, we must avoid suspicion.
Okay. No trouble. It's okay, Bertha. Maybe next time.
Hey, I put that away.
Nothing. Just the wind.
Did you bring Big Bertha with you?
Gods, no. What are you thinking? What idiot would bring a shotgun to a club?
Was that a rhetorical question?
Sir,
Here we go.
how'd you do?
Everything's fine, Mr. Aworth.
Good. Look, this noble pair of pigeons are my friends. They're on the list, okay?
Wait, does Lewis have that kind of power?
L'archement, sir.
Wait, what?
And as for you, you owe me one, gentlemen.
And you owe us a fucking explanation here. How are you capable of just being like, hey, they get in, and then we get in? What's up with you, Lewis?
Thanks, old pal.
It was my pleasure to help you, as always.
Something's funky here.
The jazz overwhelmed us. There was no band in sight, yet the music seeped from the walls like years of cigarette smoke and the smell of spilt whiskey. Behind the bar, rows of fancy bottles reflected the harmonious voices of pretty dames and the clinking of crystal glass. It was the kind of place that makes you drunk, even if you've never had a sip. A dangerous place for someone like me. No matter how alien I felt, it was strangely like coming home. Welcome to the Tsar. Well, here we are.
Mother of...
I take you to the nicest places, eh, sweetheart?
Oh, does it mean you're buying, honey?
Don't even think about it.
Men these days. So, we're here to find a dame called Natasha.
I have a hunch she won't be hard to find. Let's mingle and try to avoid suspicion.
Just like always.
No, Marty, not like always. This time it's for real.
Okay, we gotta mingle here. Is that's a fox? Oh, we're doing it now! Oh my god. I have a lot to do here. Look at this place, it's freaking fancy. What the hell? Why are you just staring at me like that? Okay, well, from left to right, I guess.
Look, Sonny,
No!
I know it's
Uh-oh.
not my place,
I
but
just got an achievement, that's not
Donna's
good.
father went to that guy when his, problems had gone too far.
I just got an achievement that said steal the fancy whiskey. I just wanted to look at it. I didn't want to fucking steal it. Shit.
Treading on thin ice, Marty.
No, I just... Look, fellas at the station are talking, you know? All kinds of things. Moses, Plato, Bosco, and the others.
Talking, eh? About what? About why Blood Boil took my badge? About what an untrustworthy alcoholic wreck I am?
Look, I'm sorry, it doesn't matter.
Good. And let it stay that way.
At least we're cracking this one together, yeah?
Sure, Marty.
Well, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, well, hi, you're just standing there staring at us. What's up with your face?
Hey, there's Fillmore.
You gotta fill more in with more details here. Did you get it, Marty?
Who? Oh, yes. Fillmore. Because that's what he calls himself, right?
You know him well?
We had some seriously wild cases together, yes. Mainly in Averia, way before Clawville. Another place and another life.
Sounds good. Like the blurb of some cheap pulp fiction book.
Yeah, it was the exact opposite. But the old bird's worth saying hi to. Well, well, if it isn't the great detective, Marlowe.
Are you here on a case too?
Blow me, Sonny. You know
Okay,
I
well-
don't use that name anymore.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, Mr. Dumbass alias Fillmore Lowe.
So says someone who tried to go undercover with a feather pillow mafia is a turkey. Right, Mr. Turk Cayman?
You know what? I don't like your attitude here.
Hey, that was a long time ago. I was young.
And I stick to my principles and my stupidity. Phil Marlowe, and that's that. Don't rile me up, you old fart.
Okay, let's be civil here, you filmer. Attitude, yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Sorry, I'm a little clucked tonight.
I know the feeling, pal. By the way, what are you two doing here? You stick out a bit. Are you here for a good old-fashioned beating?
We stick out? Man, you look terrible. Like someone who sat on an electric pole.
Don't even ask. I feel exactly like that.
You want a case?
5 feet tall, half of that legs. Angelic voice, demonic eyes, just the usual.
Oh,
Oh,
Fillmore.
And you?
Something like that. Just don't know the exact numbers yet. A dame named Natasha. She called us here. If I'm not mistaken, the joint is hers.
Yeah, she owns the joint, amongst others. Well, good luck, guys. That broad has a reputation. She's not the kind to toy with, if you know what I mean.
What do you mean?
Any useful information?
For free?
Stop clucking around, Fillmore.
All right, but just because of the old days. Look for me after you've talked to her. You wouldn't understand what I have to say about her before then. Don't leave unless you're thrown out, in which case, you know the drill. We don't know each other, I'll deny you in a blink.
Good to see you too, old pal. We'll be back.
Whoa, what's happening? No, hey, I wasn't done, uh-oh. What the what was all that? What happened? Oh, there's a... Oh, it's the guy with the dame and with the Ibn and the what and the henchman. Well, I'm at the bar.
2 whiskeys, kid, and no horsing around.
Yeah, did you get it? Cause you yeah.
I've never heard that one before. Sonny, you gotta drive, you know?
Yeah. What's your point?
Yeah, you're right, Marty.
Ah.
Hey, Longface, give me a glass of tap water too, okay?
We're pissing him off.
Yes, sir. Coming right up. That wasn't exactly what I meant.
Well, you get a glass of water. Oh. So, what's the stitch around here?
Tell me, hey breath, have you seen Natasha tonight?
I'm saying all the most heinous shit to him.
Not yet, sir. But she's coming on soon.
Well, can you tell me anything about Mr. Ibn Wessler?
Sir, I don't want to.
So you can, but you don't want to, huh?
What about, let's see, $5 maybe?
But, sir, you haven't even paid for your drinks yet.
No, that's the $5.
Yeah, stop riding on the details.
Oh my
Big
God.
Nose.
Oh
You
my
do
God.
your job, and we'll do ours, okay?
We ain't getting anything out of this guy because we offended him so many times.
I mean, we're not here for work, of course. We're just here to relax.
Yeah. Not here for work. But what can you tell me about this case I'm working
Oh,
on?
yeah, exactly. Just a little fun. Of course, gentlemen.
Cool. Thank you for the insight. Oh, what's up
He
here?
has pretty long legs. I mean, pretty and long legs for a squirrel, but I don't want to be prejudiced.
Oh, why would we do such a thing?
We're not here to stare at pretty squirrels. We're here to investigate, remember?
I'm gonna investigate those long legs if you catch my drift. There we go. On the road to being cancelled. Okay, what else we got here? Mr. Big Buck over here.
So, where the hell is Natasha?
Let's ask that stud over there with those nice gals.
That guy looks way too horny for my taste.
Good, did you get it because he has long horns?
Oh, man, your sense of humor is bad as
Hey! Hey, I liked it. I laughed. Shut up. It's funny.
Just need to get used to it again.
What? This is the life, huh? What's this guy do? Real estate? Mob accountant? Or is he a movie star?
He looks like a coat hanger to me.
No, don't laugh. That's evil.
That was
Yeah.
actually worse than the previous joke.
I try.
Okay, seems like they don't want to talk. What's up with this fox fella over here? I kinda like him. I'm not gonna click the stage because I'm worried that might entice like the main show.
A fox is a wolf who sends flowers.
I swear to God, nobody in the comments compare me to a wolf. Don't you dare.
What?
Oh, nothing. I read it somewhere.
Fascinating. I didn't know you could read.
Ha ha ha. Very funny.
Wait, we're not gonna talk to the fox fella?
Remember that old case with the fox and the raven?
I did nothing. I don't know what was up with that. I know it looks suspicious, but shut your face.
How could I even forget?
Absurd, right? All that bloodshed for a piece of cheese.
Yeah.
Wait, there's
Hunger
cheese
can
involved?
Bring out the monster in animals, right?
And the wildest and most primordial instincts, no matter how civilized they seem.
As you say, Marty.
Well. Okay. Can't even talk to the alpaca and the goat? Well, that's just rude. Okay, what do we got going on over here? Let's look at some movie posters first.
Huh. Another lupus movie. Jeez. Is there nothing today they're not trying to sell with this guy?
Whoa, don't be rude, Sonny. Lupus is a timeless genius. Have you seen Predator City? God, I'm still getting chicken bumps. But wait, who's that next to him?
Cassandra Ruby Faye. Nah, never heard of her.
Cassandra Ruby Faye. Oh, gods, even her name makes me go weak in the knees.
Watch your blood pressure, pal.
Don't mind me, just women and guns are my only weakness.
Huh. No shit.
You think this is one of those movies where the femme fatale gets everything in the end and the poor detective's left stranded?
Yep, just like life.
Ooh, I've seen this. Hicks Poodle plays a private eye, hired to look for a woman, then gets into some kind of blackmail thing that's connected to the first case, and...
Hey, Marty?
What, yeah?
I don't give a shit.
Ah, well, fair. This done for hire.
Oh, I know this fodder guy. He was kinda good in Death of the Horse.
You've seen every clucking movie.
You know, Laura and I go to the movies a lot. When was the last time you went?
Exactly 12 years ago.
Oh, you remember that precisely? Let me guess. Molly?
Yep, our very first date.
I see. What did you watch?
I don't remember. I just remember her. And nothing else.
Oh, it's actually kind of beautiful.
You're a clucking poet. I mean it.
Okay. Well, it seems like that's it. Now we gotta talk to the big guys here. What's up, Mr. Henchman?
This guy is certainly not a gangster henchman.
Of course he's not.
Okay.
That woman with Ibn, I think I know her from somewhere.
Maybe in your dreams, pal.
Okay, Ibn.
Isn't that?
Yes, it is.
It is. The great Ibn Wessler, in the flesh. So much for our incognito.
Yeah,
You think he noticed us?
most likely.
Only if he's not entirely blind.
Great.
Okay, let's go talk to this ratting gangster here.
Just act nonchalant, my friend.
Please, for the love of God, and don't bring out Bertha.
No, it can't be.
What now?
Is that Olivia?
No, Marty.
Hey, Olivia.
Are you talking to me?
It's me, Marty McChicken.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so much for being
Surprise.
inconspicuous.
Rooster coppers in person.
Chicken police. But yeah, Mr. Wessler, you could say so. The name's...
Sunny Featherland, of course, of course. Chicken police. Your partner is, he is,
Haha, he knows me and not you.
Marty McChicken. Sir, I just introduced myself to your lady companion seconds ago.
Yeah, but you weren't important enough for me to pay attention.
oh yeah. I'm so happy to see you.
Hello, boys.
So, to what do we owe this pleasure, gentlemen?
Yeah, so, we were, just in the neighborhood, and...
Cut the crap, Marty. All right, we're here for your sweetheart, Natasha.
Oh, I see.
No big deal. Just a blackmail thing. You know, horrifying threats written on the wall with blood-red paint. The usual stuff. You must be familiar with this kind of thing.
Oh yeah, indeed. It's, nasty business. But I didn't know Natasha hired a detective because of this simple matter, but to be honest, I understand. I would have taken matters into my own hands, you see. But I'm kind of busy.
Mr. Wessler had a meeting with Attorney General Hamtaro yesterday, so he's rather tired. If you would excuse us.
Oh, so you spoke with an attorney general. You got something going on there, Mr. Ibn?
Oh, dear Olivia, it's okay. These gentlemen are just doing their job, right? And if
We've got a few
Oh, for
questions,
piss
if you
sake, I
don't
clicked
mind.
again.
I'm at your service.
Okay. So, what do you know about this club here that you're in?
Nice bunker you got here.
Well, thank you, but it's not mine. Not anymore. But I'm sure you already know that. Listen, detective. If you want to know something, please ask straight, huh?
Okay,
All
okay.
right, Mr. Wessler, let's make this a bit more professional.
Wait. Are we gonna... No, hang on. Just quickly here.
Look, detective.
All right, Mr.
Okay. Here we go. We're gonna interrogate the gangster.
Wessler is a tricky guy. Unfortunately, I don't know enough about him, so I have to be cunning. I can't just pin him against a wall. Yet.
So we have to be cunning. That's a trait of foxes, so I should be good at this. Okay, how did you feel? Oh, there's only one. How did you feel when you heard about the little blackmail here? Hubbard in Ibn Wessler. Wessler's a tricky guy. Unfortunately, I can't just... Okay, that's all. Impressions, tricky. And we're already on the low end here, so
How
I
did you
gotta
feel
be...
when you heard about the blackmail.
I gotta be on point here.
Honestly, I found it ridiculous.
And now?
Now I'm kind of interested. But I wouldn't call it blackmail yet. They're just empty threats. There were no demands.
Okay, that's a good point. There were no demands being made.
Good point.
Thank you. Are we done?
No, not quite.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Fuck, here we go. Mistrustful. So he won't tell me what he does, so why didn't you just call the police? Which would seem obvious since he's a gangster.
Why
Right.
didn't you just call the police?
Huh? Why? What would have been the use of that?
A few messages aren't enough for a case. You should know that.
Whoops.
Harassment makes for a case. So do threats.
Who were you trying to convince, Sonny, huh? They would have laughed in my face. Anyway, you know, the police station. Once I set foot in there, I'm not coming out again.
That was my point.
Your lawyers are too good for that, Ibn.
Yeah, I guess you're right, chicken.
That was not good. Okay, cool. Secretive. Why would anyone have a reason to blackmail your girlfriend here?
Why would anyone have reason to blackmail your girlfriend?
I don't know, maybe because she's my girlfriend?
You think that's enough?
Well, I mean, wouldn't be the first time something like that has happened.
It's plenty enough.
Good point.
Oh, are you finally getting to a point? Or do you really want to dig around in my private life? Because, people who do that end up in the alley, if you catch my drift.
Cool.
Very much so, Mr. Wessler. Wessler is tougher than I thought, and he's secretive. It's time to gently beat around the bush.
Okay. Now we're getting into the nitty-gritty here. It's not going well. I got +10, so it's good. Quick-tempered. Do you find these messages dangerous? Are you and Natasha close? They spent a lot of time here. Were there any similar incidents in Natasha's past? I'm gonna try to slowly ease my way in. Because he's secretive and mistrustful, right?
Don't you find these messages dangerous?
That specific word is, it's insulting and obscene, and unfortunately, everyone could see it on the street. I'm sure you know they painted it on the wall.
I know.
Well, yeah, it's unpleasant but no threat in itself. I put it down to some jealous showgirl or a deluded fan. Nothing more.
Jealousy can be dangerous.
Yeah, most crazies are harmless.
You know that firsthand?
Anything else?
Okay, that was a little good. Business going well because he just left a lot of stuff behind, right? So maybe we can figure out why that is.
Business going well, Mr. Wessler?
Yeah, depends on which one.
Real estate, catering, charity, protection, extortion, bribing cops, contraband, the usual.
Funny guy.
How are the casinos?
Fine, thank you. Yeah, gambling has always been a good business. Luck is expensive around here.
Could be a gambler that lost a lot of money.
Damn, if only I knew that. I heard gambling was illegal.
And I've heard you're not on the force at the moment.
Then it seems we have a fair fight.
On uneven ground, Mr. Featherland. I'm not sure I'd stand on it for long, if I were you.
That was candid.
Yeah, I try to be clear.
Okay, that was a little... Oh! Well, Is everything all right between you? We don't want to pry in his private life, and this has nothing to do with the case, right? So start talking.
Start talking straight, Wessler. There's no point in wasting each other's time.
You know what? You're right. And there's no point in spoiling my mood, is there? Olivia will show you out, but if you insist, yeah, I can give you an alternative escort. Is that straight enough for you?
Nice one, Sonny.
Fuck.
Indeed, Mr. Wessler. But let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Don't be so cocky, copper. It can be dangerous at your age.
But technically I am a... Okay. -60. I messed up big time. Cool.
Is everything all right between you and
I just
Natasha?
figured that this would be the one who pissed him off.
Yeah, you don't beat around the bush, do you? Understandable, I guess. Naturally, our relationship is stable and perfect. I'm the setting, she's the gemstone. Yeah, if you know what I mean.
I rarely hear such poetry, but I understand exactly what you mean, Mr. Wessler.
So, you have your answer.
No recent friction?
Wouldn't you like to know?
It would make my job easier.
Yeah, it would only lead you astray. So be glad that I tell you no. No friction.
Ibn is quick-tempered, and I can use that to my advantage. I've confounded and softened him with my previous questions. Now it's time to be specific and ruthless.
Okay, specific and ruthless. Here we go. The mob boss and the pussycat, eh? How did you even meet? That's about to piss him off, and that's probably gonna give me some answers. I'm gonna try it.
The mob boss and the pussycat, eh? How did you even meet?
Huh? Are you trying to piss me off, Corpora, so I accidentally let some big secret slip out? Huh?
Yes.
A simple answer would work.
You know, Natasha, she's both connoisseur and muse. So, how was it? When was it exactly?
You don't remember? That's strange.
Ah, yeah. The millions, of course. It was like another lifetime. It happened right here. Only this place was called the Millions back then. She was a dancer. Behind the scenes, I arranged opportunities for her on the big stage. Yeah, maybe she still doesn't know it was me. Then one day, I invited her for a drink with a promise that if she was willing to meet me, I'd buy the place for her.
I guess she was willing.
The next day, she had the club in her name.
Well, that is romantic.
Could be a previous owner then who's like angry about that.
There are many kinds of romance, Birdman. There's cheap and there's expensive. You get what you can afford.
Do you live in the same house as Natasha?
Oh, you're really something. Natasha's a free woman, but mostly, yeah, at my place in Goldtown. But she has her own kind of a weekend house.
How often does she use the weekend house?
Yeah, every other weekend, roughly.
I see. That's very important information.
Yeah, if you say so.
So Natasha feeling that yet she's still going out alone? Is she completely alone when she's there at the weekend?
So Natasha feels like she's in grave danger, yet she's still going out alone.
Yeah, I know what you're getting at. But I'm 100% sure of her loyalty. She's gone out very rarely since this started, and mostly in my company. Yeah, you know, I'm not sure if you do, but in our social circles, banquets and dinners are frequent.
Illegal gambling nights.
You got me there. Yeah, you're right. Natasha is crazy about the roulette wheel.
Always putting it all on the red, right?
Yeah, you're a real rotten bastard, Sonny. Although, yeah, always on the red. Yeah, right.
So, can we meet your lady?
I don't see why not. But first, please, listen to her sing. She's on soon.
I didn't do too well. But it's what we got. I'm not going to retry. We're not going to retry any of the cases or questionings here. We get what we get. Final thoughts. Not bad, but not good either. It's okay for a rookie, but you can do better next time. Pull yourself together and pay attention to the signs. Focus, Sonny. Ibn is trying very hard to change the subject when it comes to the threats. He obviously knows more than he's willing to tell.
Thank you for your time. We'll be seeing you.
I have no doubt about that, unfortunately.
Hey, we should grab a coffee or something, Olivia. You know, for old time's sake.
Pleasure to meet you, gentlemen. Goodbye.
Oh.
Please, take a seat. The show's gonna start soon.
Sonny.
Chloe's still lying in my bed, and it's dead.
That was, unique.
A diggity damn.
Oh, that is cute. Nobody has ever given me such a unique compliment before.
Forgive me, my name is Santino Featherland.
I thought so. You look more or less like I imagined.
More or less.
Sometimes less is more, Mr. Featherland.
Ahem. You were amazing, dear. As always.
Could you be my little furball and fetch me a cocktail?
Ah, that's a good one.
But of course.
Ibn will be back soon. We'll have a few minutes to talk. Then he'll end the conversation and throw you both out.
Okay.
With all due respect, ma'am, we're not that easy to get rid of. Doesn't matter who's trying, believe me.
Marty, shut up.
Doesn't matter, he'll do it. That's why I'm telling you. I don't want a scene. My room's upstairs. Meet me there in 20 minutes. Come alone, Sonny. You'd be too conspicuous otherwise.
Hey,
I understand. You know, they call him Target Marty at the station.
I don't have time, Mr. Featherland.
Sure thing, Natasha. I'll come to your room. 3 knocks, a short pause, then another 3.
I'll be waiting. Go, before he comes back.
I knew she was trouble the first time I saw her. She wore danger like a perfume. It was simply part of her being, and it attracted me, like light attracts the moth people. I wanted to be the microphone as she whispers her melodies, or the pillow she rests her feet on while reading some cheap romance. I wanted to be her nightdress, barely touching, barely covering her
Can we keep our minds on the case, maybe?
I was a cop. And a lifetime wouldn't be enough to rid myself of what a woman like her hides under her makeup. Keep your distance, Sonny. Just keep your distance. I bet you spend a lot of your time staring into the mirror. Do you even recognize yourself?
Maybe you were trying to be rude, but, you know, that's a very good question.
I was just trying to be rude.
Oh, really? Well, then I'm sorry.
Don't mention it. Gee, that is a, unique
boy.
picture.
Am I gonna need to censor
Kind
this?
of daring. I admit I've never seen anything quite like it before.
Yes, I admit it's a little daring. I keep it. It evokes good memories. A precious old friend of mine. A most wonderful artist.
He's got an eye, that's for sure, considering his model.
Was that supposed to be some kind of compliment?
Yeah, I played a role of good cop, bad cop myself, so I was rude and now I'm complimenting you. It makes sense.
I don't know. I don't compliment often. Not on purpose, anyway.
Oh, you're funny.
Wait, why can't we just take things? Oh, there we go. I thought we were about to steal more. I was like, I already stole like fancy whiskey. I don't want to just steal up the whole place. A chicken police story, the 7th rule of predation. Well.
You got a beautiful place here, Natasha. A peaceful little island on the ocean of madness, with very classy furniture.
Ibn likes me surrounded by elegant things, you know?
Ah, man of class.
You're an elegant thing yourself, sweetheart.
Oh, that's charming. Thank you, detective.
Okay. Let's right? Let's get to it. Okay, well, first of all, what did we get here? Didn't I get something new? Oh, the whiskey.
Come to daddy, darling.
That I stole. Whoops. Good old filmer must know something about Natasha that could be very important for the case, but he won't talk until I meet her. He seemed a bit nervous. It must be something really significant. Ibn's trying very hard to change the subject when it comes to the threats. He obviously knows more than he's willing to tell. What's up with this Filmar here? The name he goes by nowadays is an old comrade from before the Clawville times. He's one of the best private eyes in the city, and just like most of them, he gets into trouble with the law pretty often. Yet he is one of the very few people who can still be trusted in Clawville. Good-looking, charismatic, and a clocking gangster. Ibn was acting quite strange, and he hesitated when I mentioned how he met Natasha. It could be interesting to hear the story from another point of view. That's probably what we need to talk to her about. Where's the next one? Olivia Blackwick. Crow, female. Usually tall and slim, unusually tall and slim for a crow. She's quiet and mysterious. Olivia is currently Ibn Wessler's assistant and escort. Finding out whether there's anything other than a working relationship between Miss Crow and Mr. Rat could prove valuable. Fuck, I should have asked about that. What else do we got? Natasha. She has remarkably green eyes, and she's definitely in trouble. So am I. She was the singing sensation of the millions and later became the owner under Ibn's patronage. Not much is known of her past before this, though. Okay.
This woman's aware of her charm, and she knows how to use it. A rare and dangerous combination.
How do you like your bourbon, Mr. Featherland?
In my face.
In a glass.
Oh, okay.
But thanks, I had a couple before I came. I feel like this may be a long night.
I hope it doesn't bother you if I have one myself.
I get offended if women don't drink in my company.
Oh, you are a funny guy.
So I've been told. Anyway, lovely room.
Yes. Look, Mr. Featherland.
It's sunny. Saves us a lot of time.
Okay, Sonny.
So, why am I here?
You know, men tend to babble in my presence.
It must be exhausting.
It is. But you're not the type to beat around the bush.
Is it too banal if I tell you it's an occupational hazard?
Terribly.
So can I start the unpleasant questions?
I've asked you here so you can do what you do best.
Really? I thought you asked because you wanted me to investigate for you. But if you'd rather be drinking...
Oh, you do have a sense of humor. How reassuring.
Only if I'm a bit hungover. That's usually quite common.
Oh, please drop the act about being the alcoholic, heartbroken ex-cop, Sonny. It would undoubtedly suit you, but I've seen you scanning my room. From the second you set foot in here, you started working, and everything I say gets sorted in your brain. Am I right?
Most of it, but the part about the brain, I ain't too hard on that, so...
That's a bit of an exaggeration, but yeah, it's something like that.
Well then, Sonny, come at me.
Well, that was very direct.
Oh, that's something I don't hear often. With pleasure.
Okay, no personal info. What do we know about her now? Natasha is a mysterious woman indeed, and seems dangerous too. But she's undoubtedly in serious trouble. The question is she the source of the problem, or is it someone else? Well, let's find out. Let's do a little better here. She's confident. Natasha is a confident woman. I can exploit that, but I must be careful. Every part of her oozes danger.
That was a remarkable performance.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Do you perform here frequently? You're also the owner, if I'm not mistaken.
Sadly, I don't have the time. But this stage still calls my name, and I perform just a few times a year, and always with a new song.
So that was all the excitement.
I have many admirers, if that's what you mean. Yes.
The picture on the wall is quite daring.
Please, please just do one of these good.
Only if you knew how old I was at the time.
Wait, what?
I think I'm on a slippery slope here.
Come on, don't be shy. Ask me.
All right. How old were you?
Did you really believe I'd tell you?
You're quite a player, aren't you?
Life is anything but a game, detective.
You tell me.
Okay, that was a little good. Do you think one of your admirers might be behind the threats?
Do you think one of your admirers might be behind the threats?
Those who admire me usually idolize me. No, I don't think it's one of them.
You know, the soul of an animal is extremely complicated. Sometimes all it takes is a bad look or some small rejection to turn admiration into hate.
That's a stillborn theory. No one hates me if they once loved me, Mr. Detective.
Ah, I see.
Okay, I'm doing good. She's cold. What are you trying to make me do? Why, Deborah? She's a nice girl, but why didn't you come to me? Do you have any material evidence concerning the threats? Not this one.
Why Deborah? She's a nice girl, but why didn't you come to me?
Didn't you ask her the same thing already?
Oh, piss.
I did, but I like to hear it from all sides.
Well, since this whole thing started, I admit I'm not too keen on leaving my home. When I do, it's only with an escort.
Ibn Wessler has nothing to do with this?
Ibn has everything to do with me. Almost everything. But I didn't want to upset him with this. He thinks I'm overreacting.
Deep behind the diamond skin lies the truth. It doesn't matter how hard Natasha's trying to hide it. She's scared. Now I must concentrate to finally find out what I want to know.
Okay, what was in those threats exactly? I am doing good. Well, not the best, but I'm doing better than the other times.
What was in those threats, exactly?
The message itself is not a threat. It's just a word.
But a word again and again is threatening.
Exactly.
So?
You really don't have any idea which word could be used for a woman like me?
I guess I do. Yes, I think I know what it could be.
Whore.
Oh, that wasn't my guess, but... Huh?
Cat got your tongue? Am I right? You heard it. I said what you were thinking. And yes, that was in the message. That was printed on the paper and painted on my wall in giant red letters.
Well, thank you for your honesty.
No, we don't want to ask this. No one's ever seen the culprit, not even a shadow? Oh, this.
Could the threats have anything to do with the dangerous relationship between you?
You mean I'm a cat and he's a rat?
Exactly.
Every interracial relationship has risk. But yes, this one's more conspicuous than most.
Clawville's a very open and free city. I guess you see more radical transgressions than I do.
That's not what I meant. I was like, he's a gangster and you're a femme fatale. Could there be something in that? Not that... Ugh.
One of the most common causes in homicidal and predatory cases, ma'am. So, yes.
Well, I don't know about that. Nobody ever questioned our relationship openly. We are what we are. And you know, if you're interested in my personal feelings, danger fills our relationship with a flavor no other can replace.
It must be one interesting relationship, that's for sure. I'm not sure I can feel the same, but I can certainly understand it.
Maybe one day you'll experience it, Sonny. Have you ever been with a predator before?
Well,
Well...
that's unsteady ground, Natasha. Let's turn the questioning around, if you don't mind.
As you wish, Sonny.
They're still plussing. How many fools like me have you used up, Natasha?
How many fools like me have you used up, Natasha?
In all my life? Well...
I just forget it. I don't want to know. Curiosity killed the cat. No pun intended.
I'll be proud of your pun. That was a good one.
I'm just joking. You're not a fool, Sonny. I know that was supposed to be a kind of insult, but it usually rolls right off me. I can't take cock-a-doodling, so you can put aside the strutting stuff while you're talking to me.
Fair point. Broadcast received, ma'am. Natasha is a mysterious woman, but I must gouge out at least one of her secrets. Enough games. It's time to know why I'm here. Let's stop beating about the bush. How do you know Molly?
I'm prepared for that question, but it's still not easy.
You knew very well that if you threw in the name of my wife, I'd come to you no matter how vague and suspicious the case was. I just want to know if you're simply a manipulator or you're really that desperate.
I really know her. I'm not lying.
Oh, really? How? Were you a nurse, too? Forgive me, but I don't think so.
Don't be rude and so cynical, Sonny.
I'm sorry, but that's me when feline claws are at my throat.
Molly is an old and good friend of mine. She has nothing to do with this, but I knew that if I didn't mention it to you, you wouldn't have come.
Yeah, Natasha, you're right there.
I knew you were a decent fowl, that you would help me. That's what you're famous for.
Don't go there. Flattery doesn't work.
Look, forgive me. I shouldn't have brought your wife into this.
You're right, you shouldn't have. But to be honest, I don't think she's my wife anymore. On paper she is, but I haven't seen her in years.
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Really?
I did. I knew. I checked you out before I sent Deborah.
Cluck me. This case is getting more and more intriguing.
What exactly do you want from me? Or should we ask, you played me from the start, didn't you? Ah, it's gone down again, fuck.
You played me from the start, didn't you?
It wasn't my intention.
I'm an old cock, Natasha. I've played too many of these games, and I've been on the losing side often enough.
So, you're going to walk away?
You're damn right. I don't know if it's worth it for me.
Look, Sonny, money's not an issue.
Oh yeah, your fawn had already mentioned that. But unfortunately, it'll be hard to spend all that dough when I'm dead.
Dead? Don't even say that.
Do you have a gun?
Me?
Of course you, Natasha. Do you have it on you?
Not at the moment.
Well, let me give you some advice. Keep it with you, always. Maybe in your purse.
You don't think whoever they
Oh, we're using her fear against her, for her to talk. I get it.
Don't be naive, Natasha.
You're right. I'll keep it with me.
I don't want to scare you, but 2 cops snooping around can mess something like this up, even if it's just 2 roosters.
You'll keep snooping? Thank you, Sonny.
Maybe you're getting yourself into even deeper trouble with me. Thank me when this is all
Well,
over.
I didn't really get any answers from that. That was not what I want. Oh my god, another one. I'm 40%ing all of this. God damn it.
Just one more thing, Sonny.
Natasha?
Please, come to 37 Rochester Street in Flower Town tonight. I'd like to show you something that could be of a great help in your investigation.
I was afraid this was coming. Why there? Why not here and now?
It's something I keep hidden there. I won't take the risk of Ibn or one of his men seeing it.
Isn't Ibn too dangerous to keep secrets from?
Sonny, a woman is naked without her secrets. I knew you would understand.
Oh yeah, I understand everything. So, when do we meet? The night is almost over.
I'll be there in an hour. Don't be early, and don't be too late.
Look, Natasha, you know...
Please, this is very important to me.
Sure, I get it. I'll be there.
Thank you.
Until later, Natasha.
Goodbye, Sonny.
New clue, new item. What did I get? Oh, a key to her Yagadiak. Just quickly see here. Clues. Natasha is afraid and her fear is genuine, but she isn't telling me everything regardless, and I don't like it. The threat, or rather the threatening word in the message sent to Natasha is simply this. It's brief, but it says a lot regardless. Natasha has invited me to her weekend house to show me something. In any other situation, I would be glad about it, but in this case, I'm worried.
May I be brash?
It's New Year's Eve. Everything goes tonight.
Ibn, you love him.
In my own way? Yes, I do.
Whatever that means.
You can't understand this, Sonny. There are women who can't actually love. Not like they're supposed to. But that doesn't mean they don't love however they can.
That's not a real answer, is it?
If you only accept yes or no, then yes, I love him.
Ask Natasha about Ibn Wessler in her room. Achievement unlocked.
So, why Deborah?
I could not seek you out in person. It was risky even to send Debbie.
It's too late now. Mr. Wessler is aware of my little investigation.
I'm sorry I got her mixed up in this. She's a lovely girl.
She looked like one.
Hey, come on.
So
Thank you.
this message...
I'm sorry I had to upset you, Sonny. But if I didn't take that step, would we be talking here right now?
Well, probably I'd be dead drunk and counting sheepmen in my dreams.
I'm good for you, you see?
You're a real angel. So, who's this Olivia bird?
I know well what you're curious about. You want to know if she's sleeping with Ibn.
The thought may have crossed my mind.
You men. But guess what? Maybe she does.
Ah!
You don't care?
As long as he loves me, I don't.
Well, that's your business. What do you know about her?
She's not the one threatening me. You can be sure of that. I know that was your next thought. The lovesick assistant is jealous of the boss's girlfriend and wants to flick her out of the picture. It would even stand up, but Olivia doesn't have feelings. If she let Ibn sleep with her, it's because she does what he says, nothing more.
That was so honest and raw, I'm inclined to believe it. Why did you name it the Tsar Club when you took over? It was the Millions before.
Maybe you can guess my origins from my name and my accent. I come from the eastern Tsardom of Slavonia. We are quite respectful of our leaders.
You feel that's not the case here in Clawville?
Here? No. Absolutely not, Mr. Featherland. Many here don't even know the name of their king. To them, he's only the Fox King.
I mean,
It's quite
if that's what
disrespectful.
you want to call me. I don't mind. Don't mind being disrespectful and rude by calling me the Fox King.
There's some truth to that.
There is indeed.
Where I'm from, we choose our leaders ourselves, And whatever they do later, we proudly stand by our decision.
So that's why the name, in respect to your country.
Don't take me for so sentimental. It's only partly the reason. We lived there until I was 14. Then we had to flee. It doesn't matter why. In the end, I was the only one who made it to Clawville. So the name isn't because of nostalgia or respect. More like a reminder.
Why just me? What's wrong with my partner?
Nothing in the world. I just like to be discreet. I wanted to talk to you in private because of Molly.
Thank you for your discretion. It means a lot.
Don't mention it.
Okay. Well, Natasha, I am gonna leave you here. And I'm also gonna leave this episode here.
Calling booze darling, it's kind of weird, don't you think?
Hang on.
Says someone who calls his gun collection his harem.
Oh, well, yeah. We're gonna round this up by these two talking to each other.
Touché. I'll shut it.
Good birdie.
Well,
Weren't you supposed to be waiting in the car?
I was bored to tears, Sonny. I also thought maybe something happened to you.
You thought Natasha had eaten me alive, huh?
Well, who knows? You're such a fragile little thing.
I'm too old for this, Marty.
Then next time, leave the dangerous predators to me.
I didn't mean that, Marty. I meant you.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up here. In the next one, we have a little Fillmore private detective to talk to, and then we gotta go to a weekend house with a cat. But that will have to wait, because I'm way over time. This is very enticing. I'm doing shit. I'm absolutely terrible at the interrogations, but maybe we can do better next time. For now, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Alright, I'm out.